Welcome back. We're going to be live to Ghana in just a few minutes' time to speak to Jonathan Ross and Davina McCall. It's about the celebration of the 25th anniversary of Comic Relief's Red Nose Day. And in fact, we can speak to them now, hopefully, as long as communications have been established. Good morning to you both, if you can hear me.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning. We can hear you.
Hello, good morning. Happy 25th anniversary to Comic Relief. Can you believe it's been around for that long?
Amazing. You did the first one, didn't you?
Yes, it makes me feel very old. Thanks for that. Yeah, no, it's remarkable. But what's so remarkable, being out here in Ghana now, is actually seeing just how much has been achieved over those 25 years. With remarkable generosity and donations from people in the UK watch every year. I mean, at the moment, we're in Accra, in Ghana. We're down by the coast right now. The sea's just over there. It's not a particularly nice day. But we're at a Mother and Child Centre where they're going to be vaccinating all of these children.
All the lovely mummies out here waiting to get their children vaccinated, which is a lifeline, really, for them.
Well, this vaccination is called the rotavirus, and it helps prevent diarrhea, which can be a real killer among children under 5. And it's the kind of thing that we in the UK take for granted, that we can protect our children. Here, it's a matter of life or death.
And Comic Relief are funding the rotavirus.
And how many have they funded? How many vaccinations?
A million vaccines.
There's a million babies over here who have been saved from a potentially fatal condition, which, once again, we would take for granted wouldn't affect our children. Out here, it's life or death. So it's a lovely, vibrant place as well, though, isn't it?
Should we show them around?
Would you like to see inside?
We would love to see inside. You give us a little tour of what we can see then.
We'll give you a little tour. Oh, good morning. Okay, so if you follow... Davina, why don't you head in?
There's a very upset child just here, so I'm going to leave you with that one.
Thank you. She leaves me with the crying babies. This is the weigh station area. When the mothers first come in, they check the development of the baby so far. So they have their health book. They weigh them from those devices. I think this baby's just about to be weighed, so we'll see the little baby being weighed. Look there.
Doesn't seem very happy about it.
Okay. Well, no, I think that's her little brother. I think he feels a bit jealous that he's not getting his turn now. So the baby's going to be weighed, and obviously they check the baby's development is on track, that they're getting the right food, that they don't have any other problems they can deal with, and also to make sure that they're big enough and strong enough for the vaccination, I guess. Can you see that shot? Look at the baby being weighed there. That, frankly, that looks like fun to me. I offered myself, but they said they didn't have a kind of a stirrupy thing big enough for me.
Well, I did wonder if you were going to be weighed next.
They don't want to know about my weight. Davina's inside there. If you cut to inside there, you can see where the vaccinations take. I don't like needles, so I've given her that job. So inside, you'll see Davina.
Davina, talk us through what you're seeing there.
Okay, so I am in the room where the vaccinations actually happen. So the mummies come in here, they bring their babies, and they get the vaccine done. And as we all understand, when we get our kids vaccinated at home, you know, it does make them cry. It makes them pretty grouchy for a bit. But as Jonathan said, we take it for granted that our children are going to be okay, but here it's a real lifesaver. I mean, it protects against the rotavirus, which does take so many lives of children under 5, like you. So we're seeing firsthand the amazing work that Comic Relief's money can do. So thank you so much to everybody that's raised money, and let's do it all again this year.
And Davina, it is worth pointing out, that is obviously just one of the many, many Comic Relief projects that have made such a big difference over the years.
Absolutely. I mean, I went to see a fantastic bakery yesterday. I went to see a bakery that Auntie Sarah started up to help single mums get off the streets and try and make a little bit of money. And they bake bread, and Comic Relief provided them with some baking ovens, industrial baking ovens. And the difference that made to productivity and the number of women that Auntie Sarah can help. And now they've started a creche and a school at the bakery so the mum can put their kids in the school while they're baking the bread. It's really amazing. I mean, fantastic work happening all the time. But, you know, there is another side to it, and tomorrow I'll go and visit a hospital where children are that haven't had a chance to get vaccinated, who are very, very, very ill. So the money's still needed. It's making a huge difference. Africa is learning to help itself. Changes are happening. Let's keep doing what we're doing because it is making a difference.
Davina, it's Jackie here. I was just wondering, as a mum, when you see all this, does it make you still a little bit emotional when you see what these children and mums have to go through compared to, you know, our children and how much they've got? Or do you just feel happy that Comic Relief can help them?
Well, my feeling is that as a mother, you know that you would do anything to keep your child safe, and that their safety and that their well-being is paramount and is your everything. So all I see here is mothers that want the very, very best for their babies. But out here, it's tougher. Life's much tougher. And so, yes, it is tough. But Comic Relief is making a huge difference, and that's what's so great and positive about this trip.
And Davina, you were saying that...
I know, I've got
Jonathan can't leave me anywhere because every time he walks away from me, he comes back and I've got another baby.
She's definitely going to try and take a baby home. I'm here to stop that happening, OK? Walk away from the baby, Davina.
I can't.
While I've got you back then, Jonathan, you were there, you were saying, you know, since the early days, was it ever imagined 25 years ago that this whole concept of, you know, comedy to help ease suffering could ever work like this?
Well, I don't think anyone really realised it would be as successful. It would really ignite the imagination of the British public quite as much as it did. But what was interesting, the other day, we both visited a school in a slum area near here. I'm going to get it wrong, Agbabushi. Agbabushi. And it was, what was interesting, I was talking to the children, and it was a really exciting, lovely place. And this is the place where a local woman had started this with a grant from Comic Relief, initially with 12 children.
She's such a great woman, wasn't she?
Wonderful woman. And she had 250 children there, from preschool right up to the early teens, and they were given a meal and they were being educated, of course, a fabulous thing. And some of the children gathered around to me and we had red nose and said, what is the nose? Why do you have the nose? What is the idea of Comic Relief? And I tried to explain to them, and they kind of got it instantly. I was amazed. I said, you know, it's a clown that makes people laugh, and we like to make people laugh while they help us, and we also show them sad things so they want to help. The children understood it immediately, so maybe that's why it works. Maybe it is quite a simple idea, you know, that we all feel the same way when we see things that need to be fixed, and we see people that need to be helped. And I think if we can put a few jokes in there and make it a kind of fun evening as well, then it sweetens the pill.
And £600 million later, £600 million in 25 years. It's quite an achievement.
But one of the real amazing things we discovered here. Well, we were so amazed at the way that the money is reinvested and reinvested.
Yes.
You know, it's not the money's given and it's gone. A lot of them are given money, they start a small business, then they pay that money back. And that's reinvested, yeah, so it's incredible. So even if you bought a red nose way back in 1988, that money might still be in circulation helping people.
And what a thought that is. And listen, just before we let you go, it has been 25 years of comedy along the way as well. And Red Nose Day has allowed all sorts of celebrity stunts, hasn't it, in the name of charity. What are your favourites, do you think?
Wow, I've seen so many I love doing. I like it. You remember when Dawn French
I was just going to say that, snog George Clooney.
No, it wasn't George Clooney.
Oh, but I saw her snog George Clooney as well.
She gets around. It was Hugh Grant I'm thinking of. Hugh Grant.
But I think
did she do Clooney as well?
I think she did.
I put my name down for that.
I got to snog David Tennant.
I got to snog the Spice Girls.
It's brilliant. We just get to snog people for money. It's amazing.
Yes. But I loved it when Billy Connolly went naked in Trafalgar Square.
That was so good.
I can't say I wanted to see it, but I'm kind of glad I did.
So there you go, some fabulous memories and all for the best cause. Thank you both so much for joining us this morning. It's been great to have you talking us through lots of money raised and the good job it's doing out there as well in Ghana. Many thanks. That's Davina McCall there and Jonathan Ross. Thank you.